And I'm Kayla.
And we attended the literary festival on October 2nd, and we went to see Dustin Lance Black, who was born in San Antonio, Texas. He is also an Academy Award winner for his film Milk, which is a biographical film on the life of a gay rights activist and a politician, Harvey Milk, who was the first openly gay person to be elected into California's office. Um, and just he came to ODU to talk about basically leadership and being yourself and uh, just knowing how to find yourself and just follow your heart, do the right things, sort of type thing. And
The different aspects of like being a leader, as far as why you're standing up for something, not just because you're following somebody else or because you heard that this might have been something that could be a good thing to stand for, but it's something that you actually believe in for yourself and you can actually advocate it to people and have a meaning to it for yourself, so it can be an actual like passion and it means something for you and for the people that you're speaking to.
and as I mentioned earlier, his film about Harvey Milk was Harvey Milk was actually his role model, somebody he looked up to. Was growing up around the time when he found out he was gay. He didn't have anybody to tell him it was kind of right because he grew up Mormon, so he kind of was always shunned for it and pushed away and told that it was the wrong thing to do, and basically kind of hid himself in a box until he got to college where he found himself trying to be who he was and not try to hide it anymore and be open and
Basically embrace himself and be able to be confident in himself and not have to suppress and hide his feelings anymore or feel ashamed of how he's feeling or for somebody to tell him that what he's feeling is wrong.
he learned a lot about himself and just he shared the experience to just it didn't even have to go toward just anybody who was part of the LGBT community. It was just in life in general. It just kind of helped show you how to grow up and find who you are and just do the things in life.
How to speak up for yourself and all those other things. Just to help you be successful in life, basically.
And just keep going for what you believe in and all of that. And I definitely would recommend going to see the literary festival next year. It was great. I honestly didn't expect too much out of what was going to happen because I didn't do any research. I kind of just went because I had to for class. But I definitely thank my teacher for making us go. It was something great to attend. I learned a lot about just everything, and it was definitely informative. It was motivational. It was real cool.
And the way that it's presented is very sophisticated and it's very classy because the way that it's set up, it was like something like an official, almost like a politician debate or like the president was coming to speak because they had like the one middle aisle and then it was separated in half, so it was like the four quadrants and the chairs were everything was straight and it had the nice lighting so you could see everything and the camera that recorded everything. Everybody was quiet, and the ROTC students that stood on the side to collect the cards for the question and answer period after he gave his speech and everything. So everything was just very organized. Nothing seemed malfunctioning or anything like that. So it was very, very neat.
And another thing that was great about it, he was very personable. Like after everything was done, like she just said the question and answer, and we also got to meet him. I got to take a picture with him, get his autograph, and just have a little conversation with him about everything. And it was definitely a great event to go to.
The thing that I liked most about it was that he was very upbeat with everything. Like some of the questions and some of the stuff that he talked about, most people would kind of find the situations awkward or anything, but he kind of made light of the situation while still getting his point across. So it was very made it very relaxing to listen to and enjoyable without having to kind of be on edge about certain things.
Yeah, and his tone about everything, you kind of put yourself in his shoes. Because if it was something that was a dark part of what he was going through, he kind of, the way he presented it to you, it put you in there. Or if it was something happy and funny, you felt the same laughter that you might have felt if you were actually there. And just for every emotion that he went through, you kind of just felt like you were in his shoes, and he did a great job of laying it out everywhere to everybody in there, and it was great. Honestly, it was great.
Yeah, but all in all, I think that Lit Fest is something that everybody should try to make at least one event, because I'm sure there's something throughout the whole week that you can relate to out of everybody that comes. You can relate to one of the events there, and it's very enlightening to go to.
So yeah, definitely check the Lit Fest out.